Blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Lester gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1 on its way from Lester.
Ball that low.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Slow roller out to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Lester into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third. The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So next to hit is Ronald Acuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Robles is back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here it is.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Charlie Morton gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
Here now is Trey Turner as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Sinker,
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. He's got to hurry. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off to the plate, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Johan Camargo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Lester into his motion. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
That's a
A
ball.
ball and no strikes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's it. Outside, that's a ball.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
As a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Runner on first with 2 away. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Josh Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3 and 2, full count. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Fouled off. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A little bit outside. 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming, here it is. Lester has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and those innings have brought more than 2,300 strikeouts, putting him right around the top 50 strikeout pitchers of all time. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Ehire Adrianza. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner going a second time. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lester ready, the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Lester sets. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. This pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Lester will check in on first, and the runner back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The next 3-2. Now that's popped up. Turner is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
from the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Two out with the man at first. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, John Lester.
John Lester.
Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
And now for Washington, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Now another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 16, Victor Robles.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now Lester's 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schwarber is there and he has it for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The set and the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
This pitch is popped up. Bell calls for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball two.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
So next to bat will be Josh Bell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton, struck out in his first at-bat.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
Pitch on the way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
A-Ray Adrianza.
Stepping in for the Braves, A-Ray Adrianza. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Albies on at first, nobody out. And the count will be full. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Please.
Joe Ross
Now
will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joe Ross.
Acuna digs in now. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now a man at third with one away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there is short. And that will become out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Nationals, the catcher, Jan Jones.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's singled in his first AB. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So the next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Schwarber is off of first with 2 away.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For Washington, number 51, Wander Suero.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's Johan Camargo as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 2-1 the count.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
No outs, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. Bell is over to take a look. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Robles.
Next to hit is Victor Robles. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
The count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Luis Avilan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luis Avilan.
Ehire Adrianza will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ehire Adrianza.
Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Harrison's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Adrianza gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Soft liner to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Over to Bell for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hole, 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Albies trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Go!
Next, it'll be Yan Gomes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch number 100 on its way, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 now to Gomes.
Oh, that's it.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Josh Harrison. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Austin Riley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Riley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
2-1.
Camargo leads off first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Adrianza.
Daniel Hudson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Hudson.
Standing in now, Adrianza. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. Bases are loaded here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3 and 2. Ronald Acuna will be next. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's gone 3 for 8. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Fouled off. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 and 2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 7-0. Tyler Matzik is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Matzik, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Third baseman number 2, Luis Garcia.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Hey! Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey!
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Kieboom ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here now is Juan Soto.
Nope.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Two and oh now.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
2 and 1 now. On the ground to the right side. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
They
The
get the
batter,
run
number
there, but
7.
this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Trey Turner for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The first pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
The first baseman.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Luke Jackson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jackson.
Into the box, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
3 runs already home here. And this is popped up near second base. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 7-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tanner Rainey is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Starlin Castro will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7-hole in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Popped him up. Keyboom is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting. Catcher. Travis d'Arnaud.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1. popped him up. Garcia has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Rounded down the third baseline. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Braves lead this one 7-3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan.
First offering.
Go.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of
Now
at-bats.
batting, shortstop, Starlin.
Digging in
Castro.
next, Starlin Castro. Set. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 12, Kyle.
And now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 to Schwarber.
The count, 1-1.
Gomes, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. Carter Kieboom will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Charlie Morton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.